cosmic wanderers. This is Maya Cat, back with another episode of my astrology blog. Today, we're unraveling the power of the Venus-Mars square, a celestial collision that promises passion, drama, and perhaps a few fireworks. Trust me, you'll want to stay tuned for this one. As always, I'm joined by my amazing co-pilot, Brian. Grab your go-to drink, tea, coffee, or maybe even something bubbly, and get comfy. Brian, take it away.
Thanks, Maya. You always know how to spark curiosity. Let's uncover exactly how these astral alignments will shape our paths and why embracing change could lead to magic. There are days when the universe decides to shake things up, when emotions run hotter than a summer sidewalk and your energy feels like it could power an entire city block. One such day is July 23rd, 2025, when Venus squares Mars, a celestial collision that promises passion, drama, and perhaps a few fireworks. This isn't just another Tuesday, it's the kind of day where you might feel like Hercules after 3 cups of espresso, ready to conquer mountains, charm dragons, or at least pitch your business idea with the charisma of a TED Talk legend. But beware, this same energy can also turn a minor disagreement into a full-blown opera of hurt feelings and slammed doors. So what exactly happens when Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and all things delicate, locks horns with Mars, the god of war, aggression, and raw desire? Let's dive in. In astrology, planetary aspects are like cosmic conversations. Some are harmonious duets, others are verbal cage matches. The square aspect between two planets creates tension, a misalignment of energies that begs for resolution. When Venus squares Mars, we're left straddling the line between love and lust, affection and frustration, tenderness and temper tantrums. On one hand, this aspect brings a surge of intensity, magnetism, and creative fire. On the other, it can spark arguments, impatience, and emotional turbulence. Imagine being handed a matchbox full of dynamite and told, "Here, light this, but don't blow anything up." That's essentially what the cosmos gives us on July 23rd. Let's not be all doom and gloom. This aspect can be incredibly productive if channeled correctly. Think of it as having a supercharged battery plugged directly into your heart and libido. Romantic rendezvous. If you've been meaning to plan a date night, do it now. This is the perfect evening for candlelight confessions and chemistry that crackles like static electricity. Creative sparks, artists, writers, musicians, get ready to channel some serious inspiration. Your passion will fuel your work and maybe even birth a masterpiece. Bold moves. Got a big presentation or a risky decision? July 23rd is your day to shine. Confidence is high, and so is your ability to persuade and inspire others. But here's the catch. While this energy empowers, it also demands self-awareness. Because if you let loose without direction, you might end up fighting with your best friend over something as trivial as who ate the last slice of pizza, or worse, storming out of a job interview because the receptionist didn't smile at you. Now let's talk about the flip side of this astral coin. The Venus-Mars square can stir up internal conflict. You may feel torn between wanting harmony and craving excitement. Relationships might feel more like battlegrounds than sanctuaries. Jealousy, possessiveness, and misunderstandings can rear their ugly heads. And yes, sometimes people say things they regret. Words fly faster than bullets, and apologies come too late. That's why it's wise to treat this day like a high-voltage wire. Handle with care. If tempers flare, remind yourself, it's not really about your partner forgetting to text you back. It's the stars messing with your thermostat of tolerance. So take a deep breath, count to 10, and maybe even try a yoga pose or two. Channel that fire into something beautiful, not destructive. Here's your survival guide to navigating this passionate planetary party. 1. Choose your battles wisely. Arguments today have a way of snowballing into avalanches. Ask yourself, is this really worth the drama? Or is my inner warrior just itching for a fight? 2. Don't rush into decisions, especially financial ones. Venus and Mars both govern personal values and resources. A square here can lead to impulsive spending or poor investments. Wait until the stars cool down before making any major money moves. 3. Use the energy creatively. Write, dance, paint, cook, make love, or start that project you've been procrastinating on. Let the heat of this aspect fuel your passions instead of your conflicts. 4. Communicate with care. Speak gently. Listen deeply. Understand that everyone around you is probably feeling a little extra today. Approach conversations like a diplomat, not a gladiator. 5. Lean into romance. If you're single, flirt with life itself. If you're in a relationship, deepen your connection through vulnerability and shared experiences. Tonight could become the stuff of legends. July 23rd is not a day to sleepwalk through. It's a day to embrace your inner fire, but with a dash of wisdom. Like a skilled dancer, move with the rhythm of the stars. Don't let them drag you off balance. Because when Venus and Mars square off, the world becomes a stage and every emotion is amplified. Whether you emerge victorious or merely wiser depends entirely on how you choose to play your part. So mark your calendar, light a candle, and remember, the stars may set the scene, but you write the script.
And that concludes today's cosmic exploration, my radiant seekers. May these celestial lessons remind you that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every warning is simply a nudge toward greater alignment. If you feel called to support this channel, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more soul-soothing wisdom. Until we meet again under the stars, embrace the present moment. It's where the real magic unfolds. Meow off.